guys, so I'm here in my neighborhood today, and as you know, there's a bunch of fires in the north of Canada and Minnesota. So all that smoke is drifting this way towards Buffalo, where I live, and there's a lot of smoke in the air. There's like a haze in the air. There's the sun. So, down that way, you can see there's like a visible like haze in the air. Of course, there's a car coming. But down that way is apparently 486 yards, according to Google Earth. I measured it real quick, and apparently it's 486 yards away. So I guess that's like the end of the visibility. I'm gonna walk up the other end of the street here. As I walk here, let me tell you some facts. So the air quality in this area is 162, apparently considered unhealthy. Oops, I shouldn't stay out here long. Apparently in other cities in the US like Milwaukee, it's even worse. And apparently, as the day goes on, right now it's 8:55 a.m. by the way, but as the day goes on, the smoke is supposed to get worse. So oops. But about these fires, there's one in or near Thunder Bay, Ontario, which is near Lake Superior, and apparently that fire is 857,000 acres in size, so that's pretty big. And there's also another one in Minnesota, which is like 65,000 acres. So there's two pretty large fires. And all that smoke is drifting south. But anyway, up here we're gonna be able to see a little farther. Be able to see the haze better. And we can see about, I don't know, I measured real quick, and it's about the same distance, around 300 to 400 yards. So yeah. So here's another quick little fact. All of this used to be woods. But guess what? It's not woods anymore, because apparently these apartment things are being built. They also cleared out this area as well, which I think is also going to be even more apartment complexes. There used to be a patch of woods over there too, but they turned it into a storage unit for some reason. That seems to be the trend. They clear out these massive amounts. It's just It's just apartments or storage complexes that they build. I think we have enough of those. But apparently we need more. There's a lot of traffic, so I might go down the other way. So as I walk down to the end of the other street, I was thinking about how the sky looked yesterday. I was out here at like maybe around the same time, maybe a few hours later. I think it was like in the afternoon. I was outside yesterday, and there wasn't a haze, but everything, there was like an orange tint to the sky, and it made everything look orange. You can also see the sun better. Like right now, there's like a glare. But yesterday, you could see it. You could actually look at it without your eyes getting hurt. And it was also like orange. I don't know, I think it's been like 15 minutes I've been out here. I don't know if I should be doing this, but I don't know. When else would you get a chance like this? Being outside here, you can really smell the smoke. It smells like a campfire, except it smells like that everywhere. Smelling like fire and ash in the sky. Huh? Oh dear. Summer of 2026. Full of extreme heat and deadly smoke-filled air. What a great time, am I right? Good. So, by the circle here, there's not too many trees in the way, but there is the train tracks down here, so we should be able to see far out down the train tracks. The haze. Is there something over there? It looks like there's something in the train tracks. I don't know. Maybe it's just a rock or like a log. There's another view of the smog in there. I don't know how far away that is. But judging on the other measurements I did, it must be 300 yards or more. Here's another view of down the street. That's like, I was over there at that end at the beginning of this video. Now I'm over here. But there's not that much else to see for now. All you can really see is just the orangey sun and the smog in the air. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens later in the afternoon. The weather apps and weather stations were saying that it could get worse as the day goes on. So I guess I can maybe check and see what's going on in a few hours. Maybe I could stop by the lake later, because that would be a nice open view. Anyways, I think I might cut it off here, and you probably just see the other half of the video, which is later in the day. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Look at that. I can see a faint trace of blue sky. Oh, here we are by the beach. You can't even really see over that way. For some reason, my camera lens keeps getting all fogged up. There's like the windmills. There's the sunset. Where's this guy going? He's walking around. La-di-da-di-da. He stopped. Oh, now he's going again. Hey, Dad. Can you send me that picture you took earlier? Okay. Seagull. What you doing, Seagull? I think my camera is starting to lose that foggy effect. Maybe the spirit of Mr. Seagull helped. Thank you. Okay, let's try this again. There's the road. There's the Ford plant. And there's the other beach. You can barely see the windmills through all the haze. Normally the city would be over that way. But you can't see it. I think the humidity haze combined with all the smoke makes the visibility even worse. Well, I don't know. I thought I would see something a little bit more exciting. But I guess that's not it. There's over there. Pretty much how it's been all day. It's just been hazy and foggy. Well, it's about 8:30 now. The sun's gonna set at 8:50 according to my phone. What?
I think the smoke is much clearer than it was. I mean, that's such a far distance, but when you look close, it would be where even that pickup truck was.
Oh. You think it's clearing up?
I think it's clearing up, yes.
Oh.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out how it is tomorrow. Well, I guess all we can do is wait once again. I think it might be clear by tomorrow. So yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll make another segment of the video. Or maybe I'll upload a part 2. But thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.